Greetings to all and sundry. This is Chancellor North Wales. Time for another Chance's View. So first of all, guys, been some great work as always out on YouTube. Love seeing your builds, love seeing your work, and love seeing the stuff that you guys are posting on the various Facebook groups. Really liking what I'm also seeing on Strike Eagle model. Some great work going on there as well. Just pleasure following your work, guys, over this slightly more difficult of times for so many of us. So please keep safe, guys, keep building. Now, my main April project. Well, the TU4 is done. And there will be a video for this coming. I've managed to film a reasonable amount of the build process, but I suppose the size of the model made it difficult, and I still find it difficult to work with a camera positioned over a bench and that side of it. But I've just uploaded the the build video footage, and we'll probably get on with compiling that on Sunday. So there you see it, the Academy B29 built as the Tupolev TU4, resin X detailing parts, photo etch as well, also including aerial wires made from fishing line. What are my thoughts and feelings on this? The Academy kit is really nice. You can't fault it on detail. The only area I thought was a bit disappointing is the wheel wells themselves are pretty blank and empty. Also, doesn't really bring across the fact that it's a two-bank radial engine that well. I was a bit disappointed about that, but I think the engines could have been better detailed, even though in all fairness you really don't see much of them in there. Few fit issues. I thought the fit of the flaps was pretty appalling, but overall it's a good kit, and I think really for 1/72nd B29 as a source for TU4 you'd struggle to beat that. As a B29 kit I think it's excellent. The resin detail parts were predominantly for the turrets, most of the gun barrels, bomb sights, things like that, and the photo etch. A lot in the cockpit, though you really can't see much now. Exterior aerials, things like that, bits and pieces, crew ladder underneath, and so well worth the effort. The decals came from a 1/48 scale, intended for 1/48 scale MiG-21, and I really think with this you have to go up a scale for the decals. Even now I still think the red stars are a bit on the small size, but I really feel for this project, if you're going to do a TU4, all the 1/72nd scale decals I saw just looked too small to me, so you could even go up to 1/32nd scale decals for this. Bort numbers seem to be okay, but you really need to be scaling up on those. So happy with the build. As I said, just uploaded a lot of my photo and video files for this, so I'll be able to compile the build vid. I'll have to I can then take them off my phone and free up a bit of memory of that, because it was something like 12 gigabytes of files. So what's going to come next? Now, it was going to be the KC97L, but I realised I still would need to order quite a few bits and pieces off Hannon's to do it on a flight stand, and Hannon's are working and all that fine, but I've always preferred to deal with them doing a phone order find it online, the phone order, put phone order by phone through. That's just a personal thing. I'm not the greatest fan of putting credit card details online, but card details online unless it's really, really necessary. But I may bite the bullet and do so. So still haven't ordered everything I need for that, and also kind of waiting for my local shops to open up again. I'm okay on resourcing, but I'm thinking may well have to get more of the aluminium paint. And as much as I like Hannon's, if there's something I can get locally, I'll buy it locally. Either the shop Chester Model Centre or the shop in Brimstage for the particularly for the Vallejo paints. Stuff that I can't get locally, I won't. So then I'll go to mail order. And with Hannon's being pretty much top of my go-to or my first point of call by a fairly wide margin for the online kits that I buy. So what's going to be next? Well, a while back, it was one of those lucky finds at Chester Model Centre. The Yak 25 Mandrake, which is a I can think of it roughly as sort of a Russian U2 before the Mystic. So a model kit. There will be an unboxing video for that. I want to do a little bit more research, find a bit more cockpit detail for this thing, and get my photo file going for it. So high altitude Recce Bird is going to be the next one. Also, I haven't built a jet yet this year, so that is sort of on my mind to do. So I'd like to crack on with that. By the way, I posted pics of this on the various on a number of the Facebook groups. I don't post them on all of it because I think it just starts getting daft. Most of us who are using Facebook now for the modelling community, we're on multiple groups, and I think it just gets a bit silly if you post on too many. So I've posted this as always first and foremost on my favourite one, the Russian Soviet Soviet modelling group, which they seem to be okay with me posting general Eastern European like Czech, Polish and Slovak aircraft as well. After that, I've realised I'm currently only 1 MiG away from having on the shelf a representation of every operational post-war MiG. So I may well do this just to fill that gap and have the MiG-9 built and on the shelf. Again, there will be an unboxing vid for that, and I think that's a format I seem to be happier with now. Also means that I tie up less on my main build video with the history stuff, and you get the build stuff there, and hopefully the unboxing videos will have a little bit more of the other info. That breaks things out a little bit. I try and keep my videos to within 10 minutes. So certainly the Mandrake is going to be first, and then may well do the Fargo, though I haven't built a helicopter yet, and there's a few that I'm itching to build. Possibly the one I think there's a few I'm itching to build. I'm not going to. Here we go. This is the one I'm itching the most to build. For a number of reasons, I just really like it. Can't find any more kits of these in 1/72. Really, really hope A-Model re-release this because it's got so many decal options. It's just one of those you could build. You could build quite a nice just collection of these. I'd have 6 of these kits, and just from this kit alone, be able to build 6 different paint schemes. I wish more companies did that, to be honest with you, but neither here nor there. So that's where I am. Working from home. So my daily commute is down to the dining room, try and stay out of the man cave until the day is done, working day is done, go for a walk, keep to road areas where it's easy to cross the road, give people plenty of room, and only then do I sort of retreat to the man cave for a bit. So this has gone slower than my mate Tony Esposa from Mexico, who's built. We did this as a buddy. We did the TU4 as a buddy build. He built his own one, made a beautiful job of it. It's the same kit. Just nice to see how two different people approach their work. He posted his on the Russian-Soviet group as well, and a few other places. So go on there, become a member, look up his work. I think he made an absolutely lovely job on his really, really nice, neat modelling work. I took a slightly different approach, went heavier on the weathering and a few other bits and pieces. And it's just I always think with projects like this, it's interesting to see how two different people approach the same subject. If anyone else feels like doing a buddy group at some stage this year, and you're building something Russian Eastern European, I'm going to keep to those these year because there's so many gaps in the collection that I want to still be working on. Feeling if anyone has got the Zvezda stroke Ravel 1/72 scale Hind, happy to do that as a buddy build this year. So it's same kit built over the same period. It's a popular kit. It can be, I would say, any version of the Hind as long as it's the Zvezda, but the Zvezda kit has also been boxed by Ravel. And I'll probably say not the Hind A, because I've got the Hasegawa Hind A. That's another one I do want to build. So Hind DE, or even the Mil 35, the call it Super Hind, but the developed Hind. But yeah, if anybody fancies doing MI24, preferably E Hind buddy build of the 1/72 scale Zvezda kit. Now, I know Zvezda have released this year the 1/48 scale kit of the Hind, and knowing Zvezda, they're probably going to absolutely blow that one out of the water. And I do hope, you know, it's one of those kits that could well earn the model of the year. Now, I've not seen it. I've not seen the sprues. I've seen some initial reviews of it. I'd like to see more and see. And I'd have to go online and see if there's any builds on it. But if it's Zvezda and it's a Hind, they are probably going to make an absolutely beautiful job of that. And I still haven't got around to building my own Zvezda Hind. I've got the MI 34, the developed Hind, and I've got a Hind E in the Czech markings with the Czech with the tiger meat scheme, and that's the one I'm definitely going to build for that. I'd love to build a Hind F as well. I think it's a Hind F that had the twin cannon, deleted the nose turret and put the twin cannons on the fuselage side. That is one I would like to build as well. I don't have a kit for that, and something I do look out for. I may well end up ordering the Zvezda one, though I understand Italieri really so as a kit, and as I've so far built the Hobby Boss Hind, have the Hasegawa Hind, and I say 2 Zvezda Hinds. Might be nice to build a Italieri one, but there's so much in the stash, and to be honest with you, with this added to the shelves, space is sort of tightening up a little bit now. Plans for a new man cave upstairs, move my wife's and myself's bedroom down to here and swap man caves rooms over, because other work needs to be done, particularly electrics. That's all been put on hold until after we can get an electrician in, which is once people are allowed out and about again. So guys, that's a little ramble. I hope you are keeping well. I'm really enjoying following your build vids and your project vids and stuff you're discussing, your unboxing. I will do a shout out vid fairly soon. I really need to get my extractor digit and do that. There will be the build vid now coming up for this TU4. You'll probably see the unboxing vid for this before you see the build vid for the TU4. So that's really where we are, guys. Now, again, I hope you're all keeping well, you're all keeping safe, and getting some good quality model time in, considering our current limitations. So until the next time, guys, God bless. Take care, happy modelling. This is Charles in North Wales signing out.